Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jacqueline Dalsbeck. I'm a Senior Policy Advisor at the National Transport Commission. I'm part of the team working on the review of the Heavy Vehicle National Law, which is the first of its kind since the law commenced in February 2014. The goal of the review is to deliver a modern, outcomes-focused law for regulating heavy vehicle transport in Australia. We're currently consulting on a realistic set of policy options for the future law. These options cover access, fatigue, assurance, duties, regulatory tools, technology and data, and vehicles and roadworthiness. This short video will walk you through the options relating to models of assurance for the future heavy vehicle national law. Assurance is about giving the regulator and other parties confidence that an operator has suitable systems in place to identify and manage risk. Higher levels of assurance can open up broader and more flexible compliance options for complying with the law. Throughout the review, we've said that the future law should recognise the diversity of operators and heavy vehicle operations, and we see assurance as a way to achieve this. The Heavy Vehicle National Law Consultation RIS explores three main models of assurance for the future law. It explores an enhanced version of the current NHVAS with more modules and a more robust auditing system. It also explores a system with multiple certification schemes. So this would give accreditation schemes that currently exist outside the law, for example, TruckSafe and also WAVAS, recognition under the Heavy Vehicle National Law. There is also an option to essentially remove accreditation under the HVNL and establish performance-based standards that are linked to risk. Under this option, operators would choose how they comply with performance standards, but operators that still want simplicity and certainty in prescriptive rules would have codes of practice created for them. We're also proposing an option to reduce the amount of third-party customer auditing of operators by explicitly allowing customers to rely on an audit carried out as part of a certification scheme. This should substantially reduce the auditing burden on operators and increase the value operators get from certification. As part of designing this future model, we will be working with non-HVNL jurisdictions to work out whether we can deliver a system of mutual recognition so that operators who are certified in HVNL jurisdictions can have that certification recognised in Western Australia and the Northern Territory, and vice versa. So how does this relate to you? Well, if there is a change to the assurance model, there will need to be transition arrangements, particularly for NHVAS operators who will need to transition to the future model of assurance. We're certainly aiming to deliver a system that achieves better value for operators. This may be achieved through delivering a more comprehensive assurance system and also more robust and consistent auditing arrangements. Reducing instances of third-party customer auditing will also deliver increased value for operators. Achieving a system of mutual recognition will have impacts for operators that run freight between jurisdictions. These operators will only have to be certified under the one scheme, and they will only be audited under the one scheme. For those that prefer the simplicity and certainty of prescriptive rules, a prescriptive tier of operation will remain. So particularly in relation to fatigue, there will still be a set of prescriptive work and rest rules. However, we are looking at ways in which these can also be simplified. If you are affected by any of these options, then we really want to hear from you. As an alternative to a formal written submission, you can send your short form feedback through the HVNL Review microsite link above. Just visit hvnlreview.ntc.gov.au and select Options for the Future Law across the top banner. Tell us which options you prefer and any other feedback you think we need to consider. Your input is really important to us and it will be used to inform and shape options for consideration by ministers next year. Thanks a lot for your time.